Welcome back to Champion Chinese. 欢迎回来，冠军中文。我是佩佩老师。今天呢，我要介绍给大家一个很有意思的教学法。Okay, today I'm going to introduce to everybody one of the best practice of my program. Remember, I say Chinese has only 400 sounds, okay? And then we have tens of thousands of characters. So 400 sounds, you have to match to hundreds of, tens of thousands of those characters. And therefore, if we use the character, will be easier than the Roman alphabet, okay? So, just to remind you, those are the 37 of the Pei-Pei symbols, right? Like Pei-Pei F D T N L G K H Ji Qi Xi Zhi Chi Shi Ri Zi Ci Si Yi Wu Yu R O E I A O O N N Ang Ng Er 大家来唱 Pei-Pei. So I create this chart to introduce people. What is the relationship between those Pei-Pei, also called 注音 symbols? Okay, those are derived from Chinese ancient characters. So we know Chinese characters has three major elements, okay? And that makes the learning and teaching Chinese easy, believe me, okay? And I will gradually introduce to everybody why those three unique elements can speed up the learning and teaching of the Chinese characters. We do not need to waste years of time to struggle with memorizing even the simplified characters, okay? So actually traditional characters is a much easier, okay? Because it's a pictographic, right? I will introduce like this, pictographic characters. So this is mountain, right? So that's the character mountain, okay? This is water. So this is water, splash, 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 splash. So this character is water, right? So this is a person with two legs. So that's a person, okay? And if you extend your body, you extend your body as big as you can. This is big. So guess what? We have the pictographic of the person, and then we have ideographic, right? And even action when you extend your hands, right? The body, and then this is called big. And then if you are a person, to show your feet, you put them together, so like one. And this is your hand, okay? So you extend it, but as small as you can. So this is small. You got it? So it's a picture, an idea, right? Pictographic is an ideographic. And this, when you extend your body, you say, da-da! And da is the sound of big. So here you got the phonetic, the sound, right? Okay, so right now you can put the small on top of the big, and you make another character. That's called sharp. Okay, sharp. So have you found Chinese is actually very easy? Because if you understand these unique elements, right? What are those? Remember? First one is what? pictographic, right? Picture. So what you see is what you want. You copy it. And basically, you got the picture. Pictographic and ideographic. Ideographic means idea, right? So you have the idea, okay? You put the small on the top, and then you put the big and the idea, okay? So later on, I will show you more ideographic. And then phonetic, ta-da, okay? So this is introduce you the 3 unique elements of the Chinese characters. And of course, when we are the program progress, we will have more examples for you, okay? So today, I'm going to introduce one of my Bopoma character, this one. This is called okay? And why do I choose this one? Because I have one class. It's always at around 11 to 12. And then my student in that class, you know, they although they really enjoy the program, but you know, when we start reviewing this program, they know they are ready to go. So they are very happy. And I will always ask them, are you hungry? They say, yes. I say, no, you cannot say yes. You have to say, Can you say, Say, Very good, So, is hungry, right? And now, what kind of animal is always hungry? Who is that? The alligator, right? Alligator is always hungry. Okay, can you say, 鳄鱼, is also hungry. It's the same sound, okay, alligator. So, is hungry. Is alligator. And then, imagine when you are hungry, are you a very uncomfortable, right? When you are, and especially Chinese has a lesson for all the emperor. 民以食为天, okay? The most important thing for the emperor, or now for government, to take care of their nation is to take care of their people. And the very basic thing is to feed their tummies, okay? You do not let your people get hungry. So that's the foundation, okay? So, because why? Because when people are hungry, they got upset, they got sick, mentally and physically, and mentally, they probably want to do anything to just feed their family or feed themselves. And then there will have evils come out of poverty and hunger. Okay, so is also the sound. Is evil. Okay, so everything relate together. So now you will say, oh, now I know. This is very easy. Is hungry. Remember? Is alligator. Is evil, right? And happen to, I want everybody to have some humor, okay? Don't involve this language and lesson to politics. We are not talking about politics. But also sounds like a country, Russia, okay? So, but right now, I think they kind of change the sound. They say instead of okay? So I would ask you, which one is alligator? If you say 2, I will say, how about 4? If you say 3, I can say, how about 1? Right? You cannot tell. So if you are writing, I remember I went to a conference a long time ago. I believe is in Princeton, Chinese language conference. So there was an Ivy League language director very, very proudly announced their school is the first school that completely using the pinyin for their business school, okay? And then, so it's very, basically to me, it's very barbaric, impossible, because every character like this will be the same, and you will not be able to distinguish which is which, okay? So now, because some people will say, how about your bopema? So I'm going to introduce few of my bopema right now to you, okay? So this is the sound, okay? But how do I get it? Get to here. Let me show you. Remember, I put everything into those pictures, yeah? So I'm going to show you this group. So 37 symbols. I divide them into few groups. And I want you to look at this picture. You say, this is not okay? This is, I want you to watch, pay attention to this monkey. Something is wrong with this monkey, okay? Usually, you can be creative. You know, you can try everything. But what is the favorite food for a monkey? Because many students, they couldn't find anything wrong. They say, oh, it has three legs. I say, no, that is not a problem. So what is the problem? I say, hey, look at that. What is he eating? It is eating an apple, not banana, right? Oh, I see. You got it? Say, oh. Oh means realization. Okay? Can you say, oh? Say, oh. So this sound is oh. And then I want you to find this oh in this picture. Okay? So I use this technique and those pictures to guide students to learn and memorize 37 symbols in 2 to 5 hours. Why do I say 5 hours? Because some groups are very tiny babies, okay? 4 and 5 years old. We need to give them more time and play and everything. So can you say, oh, I see, monkey doesn't like to eat apples, right? Oh, so O's best friend is O, okay? O. So when you cannot see O, you see this, you pronounce what? Oh. You don't pronounce O. This is something that all the alphabet user, they have to fight between their own mother tongue phonics with the pinyin, because the pinyin is based on Russian phonics. Okay, so you will have many interesting or silly sound that, for example, you are English speaker. You know, you see X, you don't know how to pronounce, right? You will pronounce X, right? But in pinyin, it pronounces xi. Okay, so when you say, when a lot of Chinese English people or American, they see XIE, they don't know how to pronounce. Can you pronounce it? If you use your American phonics. That would be right? But in Pinyin, it's a 谢谢. 谢谢, okay? But if you use bopomorph or you read the character, you know exactly how to pronounce. You will not have to fight among different phonics, okay? So this is all, okay? All. This is like a number what? Number 5. Flip over, right? Number 5, flip over, okay? So this is to help you memorize the character. So if you do not want to listen, you just eat and eat. You eat so many apples, and you are going to have a hiccup, right? So you are going to have a hiccup. Can you say This is the sound, okay? Sound. This happen to be the same with the English phonics, okay? Sound. So, is goose. Is goose, okay? So you just learn the sound of right? Okay, so now you have learned the bopomorph. You will say, but even if you use the bopomorph, that would be the same, right? Okay, so now I'm going to use few minutes to teach you the characters. Okay, a triangle is a combination. Okay, and this is your mouth, and that's your tongue. Okay, this is like a spoon. So whenever you see this character, means eating. Okay, and this is me. This is my hand. My hand, you see 5 fingers. This is a spear. A spear, a pictograph of a spear, okay? So it's like a weapon. So I use my hand, I hold a spear to hunt, to protect myself, my family, and hunt to feed myself. That's me. 我. Can you say 我? 我. I'm very proud of myself, right? 我. Now, you put I want to eat together. You create hungry. Say 饿. Very good. Right? Okay. So, the alligator, this is okay, this is my bopomorph. This is the fish. This is like a fish. Okay? Fish head. So, this is the tail. So, this is a fish. Okay, this is the scale, right? So, this means a fish. And remember, alligator also sounds right? An alligator is the king of the swamp. Heaven, earth, people, ruler. That's the king. A king has to have the ability and heart and compassion to balance between heaven and earth and everything in between. Okay? So you do not sacrifice anything for personal profit or benefits. So this is the pictograph of the, look at the alligator, right? Isn't that cute? So it's idea, it's a picture, right? Picture of a fish, idea of a fish-like animal, a king of the swamp, and that's back of the alligator. Can you say 饿? 4 tone, 饿. Okay? So remember, I say when you are hungry, when a leader starves its people, okay, do not work for the people. And then people can become a little bit evil, right? So actually, is created, this is the neck, by person. This is the neck. That's the hunchback. Okay? Hunchback are facing each other and they are very angry with each other. And therefore, the heart, they have evil heart. They emit the evil energy to each other. That's called evil. But over here, I want to remind everybody, we do not want to be a prejudiced person. Okay, we don't want to hold a prejudice on everybody, on anybody. Okay, so sometimes people are unlucky. They have some problem, but that doesn't mean they are evil. But this, we can tell a lot of people. Usually, we judge people by appearance. Okay, so this means evil. And this means the second. So you say champion, 冠军, 亚军 will be the second silver medal. This is the second hand, the inferior. Inferior heart means the evil. Okay? So this is called 恶. Okay? And then you will say Russia. The old pronunciation is 恶. Okay? But new pronunciation, somehow people make it, they change the tone. So it's 俄. So originally we say 俄国. And right now it's 俄国. Maybe we can think about, we do have some graceful heart and kind heart towards Russia, towards the Russian people. We want them to be better and better every day, right? So say 俄国. Okay, now one more time. Repeat after me. Say 饿. 我饿了. Okay, 饿. This is the alligator. Okay, I have all kinds of tools. Okay, look at this. Okay, 饿. You know why I have so many things? Because when I travel, if I travel to school, or go to some conference, give lectures, sometimes I cannot take all those stuffed toys. Usually I will take one suitcase of stuffed toys, okay? And then people say, well, why do you do that? And I say, you don't understand, because my student, I have a lot of young students, okay? And they do not listen to people. And they do not listen to anybody, but they listen to animals, okay? Or real animals, but I couldn't get a real alligator to them, okay? So this is 饿. So right now, I want to give you a test. Which one is Russia? Oh, I didn't really mention it. This is me, right? And this people. Okay, so this is Russia. So now, which one is alligator? 饿. Of course, number 3. And which one is evil? Remember, hunchback, the second hand, the second inferior heart? That's evil. And this is, I want to eat. 饿. Okay, so isn't this easy? And actually, my student use 5 minutes to listen to the story, and then they can write it out right away. They don't need to write each character for 20 times, okay? So, and then I will use the song to drill. 肚子饿了, 肚子饿,肚子 is the tummy. So I will sing, 你的肚子饿了吗? 饿了吗? 饿了吗? 你的肚子饿了吗？要不要吃东西？哦，要不要吃汉堡 hamburger, hot dog, 热狗啊 Okay, this is a part of the class that we do not want to eat unhealthy food. Okay, so very good. We will next class, I will give you some, I don't know, maybe I will introduce some fruit or some virtual word, okay? So next time when we see each other, I will introduce you. Maybe the virtual word is very important. I should do that first. And then if we have extra time, we'll go to fruit, okay? And thank you for spending time with me. I hope I will see you very soon. And actually check the Elmwood Community Center because I'm going to offer many, I donate a lot of classes through that organization. And please tune in to watch the YouTube video of West Hartford Community TV and Simsbury Community TV. Okay? And I'll see you very soon. 再见。拜拜。